Hello everybody, it's been a while, and because of that we've got quite a haul to get through. So in no particular order, I'll go through the junk I've acquired since the last video. Hopefully there's something you like. Sit back, get yourself a coffee, cup of tea, something like that, and enjoy. So, in no particular order, see what we've got. These are the recently acquired wrenches, spanners, pipe knurlers, so we've got this Fast Fit number 12, focus, warranted, forged steel, made in England, and this is supposed to adjust but needs some work. We've got this quick adjust spanner which has a little thumb screw. I've got one of these but the thumb screw is brass and I think that's patent pending. S&L England, which is quite interesting. Another spanner from the US of A, Crescent. Quite possibly the cleanest footprint spanner I've ever bought. This is a more modern one. A very dishevelled looking King Dick. This 14-inch Proto drop forged steel pipe wrench, and this 12-inch drop forged Paramo, I think, is it? Can't tell. And the star by of the spanner assortment is this 1921 patent date handy handle, made in USA. This adjusts by moving this collar up and down. It's a bit gummy at the moment, but that's very cool. On to the next group. Picked up this rather sorry looking, slightly bent socket set because I like this lion here. Bedford chrome vanadium. Seen better days, but I think all it's missing is probably an extension, maybe a wobble, something like that. That's quite nice. Good candidate for restoration. Clean the outside, paint it up, probably clean the inside, see how much of that I can save. Very nice. I got this no name oiler with a brass spout. It's quite nice. Roller, so maybe I'll take up lino printing or something like that. Make my own t-shirts. No expert spurred. This is British made. It's just cast aluminium, but I like the knurling. Nubo is the manufacturer. A nice copper earth clamp for a stick welder. This fabulous little motor sign, Morris Motor Company. Another star by is this small cast anvil on base. It's quite cool, isn't it? Just needs a little clean. Got this torque wrench. Bramley Surrey, England patent Talkmaster Major. Very cool. I've got these copper clips just because I like the box, but they might come in handy for projects, making small collars or something. Same goes for these. I liked the graphics on the box. And some copper washers, handy for projects. For some reason, I bought this oxyacetylene torch. I think I probably bought it because it's brass. I don't have an oxyacetylene set, so I don't know why I've bought it. But it's a nice piece of brass. Sometimes you just buy things. Another one of these. I've got quite a few of these little hand vices. Good for holding projects while you're wire brushing. And this, I think, is someone's homemade dowel plate, but I just liked how neat they drilled all the holes. It's steel. A handle built in. It'll look good hung on the shed wall, if nothing else. The next group is, I think, screwdrivers. So I've picked up a couple of screwdrivers. This is the iconic old red-handled Stanleys. They also had the blue ones. This set of RS components. Let's get that tape off. RS components screwdrivers. I like these because they stand up to a lot of punishment. I think they were only, I think it was about £2 for the lot, so they're all in fairly good condition. It's always handy to have lots of different size flatheads as well, especially when you're dealing with the older stuff. So I thought that was a good buy. And then more into the older screwdrivers. Got these 3 wooden handled ones. This one's quite beat up. Is there a name on it? Can't see a name. It's been used to stir paint, obviously. Another one. No name, but a nice handle, very ornate. And this tiny one, which does have a name. Bridgeport, USA. So they're all candidates for restoration. And to finish the screwdriver category, we have a Facom of France nut driver. Might come in handy. Just needs a light clean. And this snap-on pearlescent tiny screwdriver. Very blingy. On to the next category. Got this little Stanley 10-foot tape, number 1210, and it's in lovely condition. Holds its. I say holds itself. No, it doesn't. It does if you angle it right. True zero hook. In old money. And all this metric. Ooh. So pliers. These Diamond brand needle nose, Dymalloy number 56, made in USA. In quite clean condition. I know someone that likes Dymalloy. These Loctite UK. These are wire twisting pliers. So what you do is you grab your wire, clip the holder down, and then twist. It's very satisfying, isn't it? A bit like the old drills, push drills. Used a lot in the aerospace industry for tying the wire around lock nuts. This in need of repair speed tog, made in England clamp. So this part here should be pinned into there, so I'll have to make up a new pin. And then it adjusts. But pins shouldn't be too hard to make. They have nice lines, really great design, I like them. Some German ratcheting crimpers. Make a satisfying noise. These are Hellerman. And this Hussmeister German multi-tool. Little axe, little hammer, screwdriver, nail puller. This is a more modern version of the German army multi-tool from, I think, the Second World War, but they might have had a version of this in the First World War as well. Mainly used by sappers, people laying communications and stuff like that. Quite interesting. A Scout Crafter inspired purchase, one of these angled Stanley vices. Made of aluminium, it needs some new jaws. I'm just thinking what's best, probably some wood, something fairly soft. So you just clamp that on the corner of your bench, and away you go. Now I've got a lot of hammers, but couldn't help buy this. This is French patent cobbler's hammer. Look at the lines on that. Angled for working around the last. Can't see a name on it, but it's not in too bad nick. That's nice, isn't it? Maybe I should make a pair of shoes or something. I think not. These are a star buy. 2 leather tool pouches. I think these are bigger for holding punches. Look at that. So leather on the back. Heavy canvas. I think the person I bought them off said they were something railway related. But I don't know, you can just about make out someone's had gauge of some sort, but they're really heavy duty, really high quality. So I think I'll use them to organise my punches. And proper press studs. For the price I gave for these, you couldn't buy the leathers to make the pouch. I think they were only 50p each, pound. And the amount of oil and grease on them, I don't think anything will ever. I don't think they'll ever rot away. So I do like them. They'll come in useful. I think punches are what I'm going to put in them. Some mystery spanners. Little bicycle spanner. I picked this one up just because someone had painted it red. I am that simple. This is quite an old, come on, Blue Point Whitworth 1/8 and 3/16, but quite old. A no-name little BA spanner. I like this. This is for adjusting something in particular. I can't remember what, but it's 1949 Broad Arrow snail branding. It's super slim, long spanner for a specific application. Another spanner. Brake adjustment spanner by Williams, super slim. And I liked this one with its I-beam design. Come on, focus. Focus. Chrome, vanadium, grey, Toronto, Canada. So it's an offset, but I like the recessed thing. It's like a steel girder. That's quite interesting. Got 2 wooden rulers. No make on it, but it just says made in England. And this one. Again, no maker. And they're not particularly old because they're both metric and imperial. Got this carbide tipped scraper. Something in Wickman. On a British made Python file handle. I think the file handle is probably better than the scraper. Got this fabulous cutthroat razor. Rogers and Sons Army and Navy razor. Joseph Rogers, butlers to their Majesty. It's got some surface rust, just needs a clean, but that's nice, isn't it? As well as an old boy's scout knife. Which I think is another Rogers. Just needs a clean. Lino knife made in Sweden. And a battered old penknife. There's 2 larger star buys, so I'll give you one of them now. This is a Milbro Scout made in England. It's a small 177 kids rifle. See if you can make out the image of a man there holding his rifle. This is very low powered. You have to load it through the front. So your pellet goes in the end. Then you thread the barrel in. Cock the rifle. And pull the trigger. With your high quality iron sight. So it's basically a kid's toy. Well, when I saw it on the boot sale, I couldn't leave it. Just thought, it's lovely. Imagine how happy someone would have been to receive that when they were, don't know, 10, 12, something like that. Milbro Scout. So that was one of my star buys. And the second one I'll show you now. Completely different. It's recently been to the other shed, to the rewirer for servicing. Now this is an old Black & Decker bench grinder. Now this thing weighs a ton, and I won't switch it on because it doesn't stop spinning for about 12 days. But isn't that lovely with the brass switch and the brass plaque? And the bearings are perfect. It'll just go and go and go. So isn't that lovely? It came on a stand made out of an old truck axle, but I don't have the space for an old truck axle in my shed. So that had to go elsewhere. But yeah, another star buy, a fabulous Black & Decker grinder. This thing will outlive me, probably. It's probably already 50 years old, easy. Junior bench grinder. And to round up, it's mainly spanners and sockets, so I won't bore you. I'll just show you what I got from each make. So for the King Dick box, I got these fabulous offset obstruction spanners. This limited access thin, bit like the Snail brand spanner. Nice 1/4" extension. And some sockets to complete some sets. Wobble. And 2 tiny BA spanners. So that was everything. That's all the King Dick stuff. I really like them. They're fabulous. So they're fulfilling one tool cabinet. Next is the Style Villa sockets I picked up. Both metric and imperial. For completing sets. And then I've got a massive box of Britool for filling my Britool box. And more Britool spanners. Metric, imperial, Whitworth, all sorts. And finally is the Underdog sockets, a mixture of ragtag bunch. This one's been brazed. It was an Armstrong, and then someone's brazed on a smaller socket onto the end. They must have needed it for a job, didn't have the deep enough socket, or couldn't reach, or something. Some nice SK sockets, which are good quality. I've got a nice little SK socket set, 1/4" metric, a bit of snap-on, older snap-on, how's that, German, and these lovely plum swivels, got a couple of them. Another SK, and that Black & Decker. I didn't know Black & Decker made sockets. So I think that is everything I picked up. My favourites probably, I like the little 177 rifle. Little kid's toy, very nice. I like the leather tool pouches. I think the bench grinder will come in very handy. Ooh. I also like that. And the handy handle. Handy handle's cool. And the straight razor. It's hard to choose. Too much stuff. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll try to be a bit more regular in the future. Please tell me down below what your favourite thing is, and I'll look forward to reading the comments and having a chat with you down there. Thanks for watching. Bye.